Hey guys, so today I thought I would talk about the lead up to the Balmain for H&M collection. I know this has been everywhere at the moment and it's a really exciting time. I think it's like just under a month now before it's fully released. So I thought I would do a little video about the collection and basically how you can prepare for it, because I know these sort of big up-and-coming things normally sell out within minutes, and it's happened to me in the past where I thought, oh, I'll just go online and see what I can get, and then everything's sold out and I'm actually gutted. I don't really know a lot about like H&M collaborations. I think the last one I remember was the Versace one a few years ago, and I remember going into my store and there wasn't like much choice there because the majority of stuff was sold out, and then I went onto eBay and people were selling it for like megabucks, and yeah, it annoyed me. But I was like, oh, amazing, because I guess you could say I'm new to Balmain. I'm not like, oh, I love Balmain and I knew about them years and years ago. It's nothing like that at all. I think it's partly of my my interest with the Kardashians and their clothing and their style, which kind of got me interested in it. I think that's probably happened to a lot of other people as well. So the fact that I found out he was doing a collaboration with H&M, I was like, ah, amazing, because his stuff is expensive. It's in the thousands, and normal people like me can't really afford that. So I knew I had to do something to get prepared for it. So first things first is I went on the internet and I followed as many people as I possibly can linked with this collection. So Olivier Rousteing, obviously, H&M, obviously, Kendall Jenner, Jordan Dunn, any models in the campaign, Balmain Paris. I followed them on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and just everywhere. Next up is what I did is, if you notice when you follow these people, they use the hashtag BalmainNation. If you go onto Instagram or Facebook, or I think it's not Facebook, Twitter, anything like that, and you type in Balmain Nation, then lots of people are posting photos up of the latest news and updates and basically anything you want to know about it. Internet helps as well. I went onto H&M Life, they got a really good blog up there. Even websites like Vogue and Elle and magazines, really will help. I went onto Elle.com and found out that they did an article on the collection showing some of the pieces. I decided to get the magazine because I was like, I'm not missing out on this. And it was the October issues. And inside they have an article on the collections. It also gave me a pricing on some of the items as well. And I can't say that I was too surprised, but it's not cheap. Okay, Balmain alone is mega expensive compared to any other designer out there. His stuff is in the thousands, which is understandable because his stuff is so unique and amazing and well tailored, and I could go on. So when I saw prices of the stuff, I wasn't that surprised, but I was a little bit, it's a bit expensive. So, for example, the jacket, which I have my eye on, which is here, is going to be £299. That's a lot of money. It's not high street prices, but it's a lot cheaper compared to the thousands that, the couture and runway lines are. So yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but I mean, this jacket is probably a collector's piece or special edition piece. So I understand why it's £299. There are some things in the collection, like there is a bandeau top for £14.99, which you can see the style editor wearing just there, and the jacket in that is £59.99. So it's not terrible. It depends what you get. There's a necklace here for £59.99. There's a ring for £12.99, which I think is that's really cheap, There's a bag for £99.99. So this jacket here is again £79.99, so that's a typical tuxedo Balmain style. But it seems like a really, massive, diverse collection. They seem to have really expensive beautiful items like the dresses and shoes and, you know, the embellishments, which are very expensive. But if you're looking for just a typical Balmain blazer or trousers or a shirt or even jewellery, it's not actually that bad. It's probably the same, like I said, the same price as Topshop or River Island or even Zara, you know, it's on the same level. Unfortunately, me being me, I like the most expensive things out there, which is just typical. But if you are looking for the top of the range stuff, like I said, it's not cheap. I'm probably going to go into my savings for it because that's why I save, to buy something nice for myself. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Which brings me on to what to do on the day of the release. Now, it's going to be one of those things, yeah, they are expensive, but they're going to go in a flash, I'm not going to lie to you. You can probably queue up in stores, which they haven't released any information on that yet. I would like to queue up in the store so I can actually see the piece and try on the dress and see if it fits me and whatnot. But I don't live in I think it's called a flagship, where it's like the main cities like London, New York, Paris, Milan, you know. I don't live in like a big city like that, so I don't know if my local H&M would supply particularly the limited edition stuff. I'm not quite sure it'll do that, which is a bit of a shame. So I think I'm going to go to the internet, and if you want to get first grabs, I would say go to the internet. It is going to be a bit of a scramble. I'm preparing for the internet to crash, and I'm preparing for the website to go, because there are going to be so many people on it. Again, I don't know about timings or whatnot. It might be a midnight release, might be something else. But if you do know what you're going to get, I would say as well, unless you're completely comfortable in what size you are, I'd say get 2 sizes. So, for example, I'm a size 10 in some things, and I'm a size 12 in other things. My size fluctuates all the time, and some things fit me and some things don't. And yeah, it's going to burn a little bit of a hole in your pocket, but obviously you're going to return one of those items, so you're still paying out what you would anyway. So what I would suggest is, if you are a little bit unsure about your size and you have different sizes for different clothing and whatnot, buy 2 sizes. So I'm going to get a 10 and a 12, or a 14 and a 16, or a 6 and an 8, or an 8 and a 10, or whatever. So, top tips to prepare. Internet, do your research, find out what pieces you want and how much they are, and then finally I would say get 2 sizes in whatever item or items you want. Lastly, on like a final little note about it, I know they did this a lot with the Versace and H&M line, and they're going to be doing it with this. People are going to be buying them, and they're going to be putting them on eBay for double if not triple the price, because they know people are actually going to buy them. Unless you have money to spare, don't really fall for it, because you don't really want to be paying 800 quid for something that's worth 300 quid, you know. And just be prepared for scams, you know. You don't want to get a fake, you don't want the eBay seller to be dodgy. And at the end of the day, they're just clothes. I know fashion and everything is so, in my eyes, it's very important, and I love it to bits, don't get me wrong, but they're just clothes. It's not as if it's something, you know, completely drastic. So if you do miss out, and I'm saying this to myself as well, because I might miss out, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to get them. If you do miss out, don't worry about it. I'm sure something else will come along next year. We'll probably have, I don't know, Valentino for H&M or Louis Vuitton or whatever. So yeah, I hope my little like prepare guide has been good. I know it's kind of like stating the obvious, but I thought a video would be able to just give you the information all in one and hopefully help you if you're having any struggles and you really want to invest yourself in the collection and invest yourself in those clothes, because to be honest with you, they're beautiful. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon for another one, and yeah, have a great day. Bye guys!